On March 10, 2008, over 850 dogs and 36 exotic birds were removed from an Avra Valley, Arizona mobile home in what has been called the largest puppy mill rescue in United States history. The owners, Bill and Wanda Jones, sold their animals over the internet on a website called Tucson Teacup Puppies. They even included assurances that they were not a puppy mill. Many of the dogs were pregnant and some were giving birth as they were taken to shelters in Tucson. The dogs were all toy breeds, mostly Chihuahuas, living in filthy conditions on the property. 3 were found dead, and some of the living dogs were missing paws. Nearly all of the Yorkies rescued that day were extremely ill. This is the story of one of them. While most of the 851 dogs were adopted within the first few weeks of being rescued, Milagra, which means miracle, wasn't adopted until long after the rest of the dogs had been placed in their forever homes. She had some healing to do first. On June 26th, Milagra, once a money-making commodity, began her new life as a treasured family member when she went to her forever home. It's been a year since her rescue. The beautiful dog who used to yelp in fear whenever she was picked up now asked to be held. The dog who didn't know how to play with toys now plays with them vigorously. The little dog who didn't know how to eat a treat that was more than one bite now eats them enthusiastically. The fearful dog that once sat cowering in the weirdest, out-of-the-way places now sits by the window looking for lizards and birds. The caged dog that never went outside now runs free with boundless energy, chasing anything that moves, and loves her walkies in the park. This formerly malnourished dog now sometimes sleeps with her food bowl as if it were a security blanket. Because she spent years trapped in a tiny crate unable to get out to relieve herself, she can't completely be potty trained. The dog, once confined to a filthy cage, now lives with a family who cages the rug instead of her when they're away. This dog, who was once one of 850 inside a trailer, used to be fearful of people and other dogs. Now she shares a large home with just one other dog that has become her playmate. She's starting to come out of her shell when on outings to off-leash dog areas and thoroughly enjoyed her day at a California dog beach. She's a happy girl now, but when the puppy mill was raided 1 year ago, this tiny dog couldn't walk and was near death from a fungal infection called valley fever. She was so bad that she was scheduled to be euthanized, but workers at the Southern Arizona Humane Society wanted to give her a chance. She was treated intravenously with powerful medicine by the University of Arizona Department of Veterinary Science and Microbiology. Her hair was severely matted, her teeth were in bad shape, and her tiny tummy distended with baseball-sized mammary tumors. She had surgery to remove the huge masses in her belly, and in the process had to have 2 of her teeth removed as well. She was also spayed, which meant she'd never have to be the source of income for anyone ever again.